All right. Hello, Madrona Group family. Today, I would like to show you how to add contacts or your clients, your friends into the housing update reports, the monthly housing update reports using our Engage CRM system. That's just where they get an email every month with the latest housing stats on there. It's a beautiful email. People enjoy it. It's got great information and it's really easy to share. So let me show you. First thing you want to do is start at myDesk, right? There's a couple ways to get into your Engage system right here on the left-hand side, JLS Engage, or down here in the quick links, Engage CRM. So I'm going to click on that one and it's going to take me to my Engage system. There are really two big things that I want you to kind of focus on. The biggest and really the most important is just contacts, okay? Contacts are contacts are contacts. It doesn't matter if they're contacts in your phone or in your email or in your calendar or in your CRM. These are the people. These are our loved ones, our friends, our past clients. And these are the folks that we want to keep track of, that we want to remember to stay in contact with. So at the very least, we need to have some contacts in this system. Once we have contacts, then we can send them things. Okay, so this is my recently viewed screen. So there's nothing on here. I've done that on purpose so that I don't share any sensitive information. But if you hit this little down caret, here is all my contacts, new in the last 3 days, etc. So I can see all my contacts here if, I wanted to choose a different option. Adding a new contact, okay, is pretty simple. I either click new or import, okay? New is just going to be more of a one-off. I'm just putting somebody in. I just closed a deal. I want to remember them. I just found a new friend at an open house. I want to remember them, whatever it is. New. Import is if you have a list of people and it's in what's called a .csv format. So you've exported it from LinkedIn or Google, Gmail, or another CRM, and you now want to import that whole list into this new contact database. But for the sake of this, we're going to go new, just one off. Individual client, and then it's real simple. You're just going to add their first and last name. If they have a partner, life partner, spouse, whatever, preferred contact method, phone number, email, hopefully you have a mailing address, what other information you have, throw it all in there. Okay. And once you got it all in there, you can hit the save button. Okay. And that'll save it. And if you have another one to add, you would hit save and new and repeat that process. Okay. So boom, we hit save and then we have a new contact. Okay. Great. Now we want to send that new contact some data, some information, a housing update report. So now we go over here to email, and there's two email options, email templates and email campaigns. Email templates are one-off templates, pre-designed emails that John Scott has created for you that you could use to, send one here, send one there. It won't happen automatically. It will just be I go in there, I find an email that I like. If it matches, the situation that I'm in, and I send that email. I can also create my own email template, right? So I could create a template. If I'm going to use an email on a regular basis, I might want to create a template so I can just come in. An example of doing that would be, let's say after every closing, you want to ask your clients for Google review and a Zillow review, right? So I might make an email template that congratulates them on a sale, thanks them for doing business with me, ask them if I did, a great job, would they go ahead and share it on Google and Zillow, something of that effect. And I might call it my review template or my testimonial template or something of that nature. Okay. So I could create that template, or I can use one of these pre-designed templates that John Scott has created. And I would go in and I would send that off. And that's a one-off type deal. The email campaigns is what we're looking at today. And these are done, like as a campaign implies, on a regular basis for you. So we don't actually have to do anything other than, tell it to start working. And once we tell it to start working, it's going to keep working on our behalf until we tell it to stop working. But there are two that I like to use. The two that I use are luxury seasonal and then the housing updates. Luxury seasonal is, every time there is a season change or a clock or a holiday or whatever, an email goes out to my database on my behalf, right? So for example, we can see 57 emails have been sent out and it's about once a month. So on the first of the year, here's the 2025, right? New Year's. 12/21, winter greetings. November 28th, the season of thanks. 10/17, autumn greetings, right? Autumn awaits. You get the point. And they're very attractive emails that go out with, your contact information on them. And that's just done for you to every recipient that you put in your recipients. Let's go back to the campaigns because I talked about housing updates. So let's focus on that. All right. So there is a housing update for just about every area in Washington state. These are the ones that I send out to Seattle and Snohomish County. But as you see down here, the available email campaigns, there's 84. And there's Ada County, Clallam County, Gig Harbor, Kitsap County, King County, Lewis County, on and on and on. So there is a market report for whoever or whatever you want to send to here in the state. So let's say that I had some clients in Ada County. Then I would click the big orange button that says use campaign. Boom. And when I do that, now it's going to ask me to choose contacts. Okay. So I'm not going to do this because I don't want to send anything from Ada County, but we can now go up and these are the two that I am actively sending to, right? Okay. So Seattle Housing Update and Snohomish County Housing Update. First thing we can see is that an email goes out every month, January, December, November, October, September, August, July, so on and so forth. And it's right around the first of the month, right? So right around the first of the month, they're going to get an email from you about the housing update of that area. In addition, he also sends out a housing forecast towards the end of the year. Okay. So they're going to get an email a month plus one extra at the end of the year with a forecast. And what those look like is this. So they're going to get this email. And first thing is it's got all your contact information, first and foremost, what's happening in the Seattle market, a little quote from Lennox, a little snapshot of what's going on, some more marketing for you, your picture, all that, stay top of mind, great stuff. And then a big green button that says view market update. So then you get this very beautiful emotion filled image here. And it's the quote from Lennox and that infographic here, really big, which has got the inventory, the month supply. It's also got the sales activity intensity. It's got the little calculator to show you what it is, a little bit about interest rates. Okay. So the 3 key indicators are right here, ready to go. And that's going to get sent out on your behalf every single month. And here we go. Okay. So that's what the email looks like. That's how often. Okay. Now, how do we get it set up and sent out? So it all revolves around recipients. Okay. So we click this little caret right here. And these are the recipients that I already have in here. So I could remove them if I wanted to. But what we want to do is add, right here, big green button, add recipients. So choosing contacts, next. Now I have a lot of recipients, and so it does have to think a little bit to pull this up. So bear with me as it's thinking. And we're going to add some recipients. Okay. So now I want to add the recipients, right? And people that are in your contacts, right up here, we added them, remember? If they're in your contacts, and they're not selected, they'll show up right here in this list. And I can filter them by category to get a more specific list, or I could just go and select the people from the list. I could also hit the shift button, okay, and select all of them, right? Once I've done that, then I hit the little arrow that moves them from available to selected. Okay. Once they're in the selected, then I hit the save button. What that's saying is that all 437 of those folks are now going to be in this email campaign, and they are going to get that email every single month. Okay. So be sure you know what people you're sending over there before you hit that save button. I don't want to do that. So I'm going to move them back over. Let's move them all back over. Okay. The other thing I can do, I can add them individually right here. Okay. So I can put their first name, their last name, and their email address, hit add contact. Okay. But either way, I have to add contacts into the selected list from this database right here. Okay. So boom, Put it over there. Okay, great. Yes, I would like to add him. And then I hit save. Okay. And he is now a recipient in that email campaign. And we'll get that email, the Seattle Housing Update Report, every month around the first of the month, and a housing forecast around the end of the year with all my contact information. And voila, that is how you add your contacts into Engage and send them a housing update report. All right, let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for watching. Bye.